Everyone. But for a brother, this is the worst nightmare, especially in Los Angeles. Why am I even in LA? How many times have I escaped from here? I was living a good life in my small town, out of the way, off the beaten path. 2 months in LA, and I'm being pulled over by Metro. Why did I leave last month? Oh yeah, Julia, the love of my life, the mother of my baby. It's not even her fault. If only I could go back in time to the good times, me, her, and the baby. Dang, how things can change in the twinkling of an eye. This is not going to turn out well. I can feel it. I have to pull over. There's no alternative. It is 2018. There's no escaping the LAPD once you're in their sights. Slipping in the darkness, and I heard my mother say,
"Let's go."
Now, if I were a white boy and I got pulled over, even in this neighborhood, the officer would walk to the driver's side casually, look in and ask, "You lost? What are you doing in this neighborhood?" This neighborhood on the southeast edges of downtown, a little grimy, mostly strip clubs, textile manufacturing, low-wage jobs, drug deals, broken people with broken dreams, lots of black and brown men running around down here in these grimy streets, trying to control the things that the Armenians and the Russians don't run, until the LAPD pulls you over. Like me, like now, then it's over. They rented all these boys in blue. We just rent space until evicted, like now. The white boy, though, even though he's dirty too, will take the cue that is never offered to a brother and will say, "Yes, sir, officer, I am in the wrong neighborhood. I took the wrong exit off the freeway." The officer will tell him to be careful, be on his way, because this is not the kind of neighborhood he wants to be in. The white boy will immediately calm down, grateful that his life is not going to be ruined by an unsavory arrest, and he pulls off with the greatest sigh of relief and heads to the freeway ramp. The freeway, Interstate 10, is right near Deja Vu on 17th and Main, where I was coming from. Deja Vu being one of those aforementioned strip clubs, like the one where I met Julia. Slipping into darkness, take my mind beyond the tree. A few minutes ago, just as I was signaling later to Don, my boy standing at his post as a bouncer in the Deja Vu parking lot, I pulled out, headed straight to the freeway. Janine's new powder blue convertible was a smooth ride. It didn't even have permanent plates yet. I caught the flash of black out the corner of my eye, moving silently like a shark through the black water that was the night, this night. I wished at that instant that this car had permanent plates, but that would have made a difference. This was LAPD Metro, Jackie Lacey's goals, elite division my ass. These are a bunch of arrogant assholes with a license to harass and a reputation for falsifying reports of altered body cam videos. I read an article. They don't answer routine calls. They observe and find crime in action like me, like now, supposedly. Even if I was right and dirty, and I'm not saying I was, there is no reason for them to pull me over right now, other than the fact that I am a black man in a nice car with no plates in a bad part of town. But I did nothing to get pulled over. They just made an illegal U-turn. And of course, no one is going to pull them over. There is nothing illegal for a cop. A former cop taught me that. We were told at on the street, Uncle Keith said when he graduated. Dom testified to the whole thing in court, but it made no difference in my attorney's attempt to get the case dismissed due to an illegal stop. Why am I out here again? Oh, yeah. I'm having a full-blown manic episode induced by my bipolar imbalance, exaggerated by something I should really let go of, which has me under the influence and high as right now. It seems as though I've been having a manic episode for the past 4 months since the breakup. It's about 2 a.m. and quiet out here, with the exception of the night people creeping about stealthily, trying not to attract attention. The black shark, terrifying like Spielberg's Jaws, just made a quick U-turn and was now on my ass. That's the thing about sharks. Their swiftness, agility, and ability to pivot on a dime. Oh, don't fear the bite so much as the speed. Then you better fear both if you're in the ocean. But out here on these streets, if you want to swim with the shark of life, if you want to be in the game, you too have to be quick, speedy, nimble, able to change in an instant, and adept at playing with different species. Oh, my mom taught me that. She said that Poppy taught her to swim with sharks. You have to be fast enough to learn the game, then keep up, to compete, sometimes lead, sometimes follow, understand your position at all times. Are you on defense or offense? Stay a step ahead and be fast enough not to get caught. And then, whoop, whoop, of the sirens and the drop of my stomach to my feet. I was in the clutch of their grips, and there was no getting away. I just failed. I was not fast enough.